Good enough. Let's do that. All right, what we got over here? What's up, guys? Oh, thank you. Very cool. Thank you, Safely. I appreciate you. trying to figure out something. Hey, what's up? Hope everybody's having a good day. We're just doing we're playing some music real quick. How's everybody doing? Hey, what's up? I don't know what that do. Bro, please, why this? Go very bit. I don't know what that means. What is this? Make me feel emotion with your playing. Oh, emotion, huh? I don't know, man. I'll I'll play some music and hopefully it makes you feel something. My whole goal. I know myself. I get really numb sometimes, and I can't feel anything without music. So. up, camera? Boo, what's up? I have a big loaf of bread. I went to the farmer's market. Check this out. Got me a big old loaf. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. All right, guys, what you got going on? Good morning, good morning. Listening, cool. All right, so I'm getting kind of hungry now. I want to eat. All right, let's get some food going over here now. What's up, guys? Hope you can hear me okay. I'm Coach Chris. We went to the farmer's market. Check out what we got, guys. We went to the farmer's market. Should I put my headphones in so it's easier to hear? Kind of good. What's up, guys? Yeah, so we went to the farmer's market. We got a bunch of muscadines, which was really good. We got these muscadines right here. So we got a bunch of muscadines, right? Then we got some of these fresh apples, all these local farmers cook so much of this good food. God, it's so good. All right. And I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I am thinking that somebody keeps messing up my dishes. Let's see what we got up here. Yo. What am I thinking here? All right, got the plan. What you guys got? Getting ready for work. Cool, cool, cool. For me, might sound a little silly, but I am going to eat my favorite thing to eat. I say my favorite. I'm actually just going to cook some chicken sausage. Chicken sausage sounds good. Let's try it out. So, I'm gonna eat me a big old gorge meal here. So my meal, I have this, okay? So some of you guys who are curious about nutrition. Guys, come into the camera, I will engage with you. This is my sourdough loaf. So I've got this is my carb. I have a sourdough loaf of bread. This was made, you can see, the sourdough country loaf, right? This is really good. This is from Macon, Georgia. So what I do, when I get bread, I pay $8 for this. And this is my loaf. So my food will consist of whole foods. So when it comes to your food, if you want to try to look good, whole foods if you can. So what is that? Okay. That is a carbohydrate. So, the bread is my main carbohydrate. But when I eat, most of what I eat is sourdough bread. People asked me last chat, what do I eat? Sourdough bread, I eat a bunch of fruit and vegetables whenever I want, right? You can eat unlimited fruits and vegetables, and I have these muscadines. See right here? Muscadines. So, this is what I got at the fair. I also eat my steaks and all that good stuff, and my meats, don't forget. But, you know, when it comes to trying to be healthy and have more energy, let me put my headphones in right quick. Okie dokie artichoke. Okie dokie. So here we go. Very simple. So for me, because I am hungry, I've got some turkey and chicken sausage. I am basically going to eat a bunch of meat. So for me, I'll do it like this. Time to eat. Eat me a large portion of this. And this will be my meal. You see that? Time to eat. I'm just gonna eat me a large portion of chicken sausage. Guys, feel free to chat in the chat. Type down below. You said bread, yep. But here's the thing, Cameron, it's not just any normal bread, right? It's not just normal bread. The bread that I'm gonna, the bread that I get is sourdough. Sourdough is amazing, okay? Get you some sourdough bread. Sourdough, get sourdough. Good morning, good morning. Can you play Canon D? Oh, I tried to play Canon D earlier. Yeah, I tried to play, I'm cooking my sausage over here. I tried to play Canon D earlier, but I was going by ear or going by memory. I'm limited to what I can play on piano right now. All right, guys. All right, type down below. Put some questions out. What do you guys want to talk about? I know most people are probably doing their 9 to 5. I get that. But this is a chance where you can come live and you can chat. You need some good energy, get some social interaction. I'm thinking about losing some weight and just getting lean again, guys. I've been getting out of shape with too much business. Well, some good random wisdom for you? All right, Cameron, let's talk about that. What's on your mind? You said random wisdom. Let's talk about it. Well, on GN, Chess Devil, how are you? I'm cooking my turkey sausage, my chicken sausage over here. So, fun, random knowledge facts. Okay. What do you guys want to talk about? GN, what's some good random wisdom for me? Well, what do you need to hear? What is going on? You are the audience. What is going on in you guys' life that you want someone's opinion on? All right, this is a therapy session with me. So ask me something in the chat. What do you want to be when you grow up? What type of work do you want to do? Do you want to start a business? Maybe it's nutrition. You know, there's lots of things you guys can talk to me about. I just want to know what you guys want to talk. You type, I will engage. And yeah, pretty much as simple as that. Knock out some some of those dishes. Sausage! All right, what you got? Women's mentality. Men and women are different. Men and women are different. Men and women are extremely different. Do not try to do things that you don't understand. When it comes to women, I actually went out last night. I went out with some friends downtown, and yeah, there was a bunch of, we went out to a bar and watched a comedian and just kind of hang out and stuff. I don't really go out too much because, I don't know, I'm older. I'd rather sit at home and do something else. But just sitting out in the conversation, I had a collared shirt on and I had like 6 or 7 girls I was talking to. And yeah, I'm like 6'4", so I'm a little bit taller, so maybe there's a little bit of advantage there. And, you know, I can look nice when I want to. But the whole conversation was just talking to people. Just engage with people. Just be curious. I haven't had a female... What is this? Why have women... Oh, see, here's the thing. You don't try to go look for women, Cameron. No, that's not how it works. If you go looking for women, that's a bad idea. Time to get some serious talk. Don't go chasing women. No, no, no. I mean, if you go out and you're trying to look for women and you're trying to like do that, you can do that. But that's not what's going to do it. You need to have something valuable that you can offer to provide, and women find that attractive. So if you go out and you can offer something to a woman like comfort, security, don't seek women, work on yourself, and then women will come to you. Put it that way. Now, if you see someone pretty, you can go talk and engage and do all that. But my best relationships have come when typically I put myself in situations and conversations just happen based on the situations I put me in. Like, for example, go out to a dog park. Like, where do you go to meet women? Go out to a dog park. You know, go to a dog park, go to a Tractor Supply, go to a farmer's market. Just go out in public, go out at different places, and just, you know, start to have conversations with people. What I like to tell people is to be curious. When you look at someone, be curious, right? Be curious. The more curious you are about other people, the more information you find out about people. And the more information that you find out about people, then you kind of figure out what people are looking for. Well, no, Cameron, I don't believe that. I think that if you believe that yourself, that that's true, that may be true. But that's not really how I see the world, Cameron. You're most likely not going to the right spots. I would question where you're going. That's what I would say. I would ask myself, which places am I going to? If you go to the right spots with the right people, social interaction will just naturally happen. Okay. Now, there's different ways to get yourself noticed, but the way to get yourself noticed from a female perspective is you have to have something that they want, whether it's money or a house or whatever. You have to have things to offer, or you have to be extremely engaging and be curious about them and ask them questions and get a woman to talk about themselves and engage. That's it. It's as simple as that. And how do you do that? Just practice. Go out, go downtown, go somewhere where there's people and just go practice, go talk. Just go out and go talk to people. So talking to people is a skill. Having conversations with a skill. Being able to lock in and have a conversation on camera is a skill. So essentially practice putting yourself in situations. Dog parks are the best. Just go out to a dog park and go walk around, and when you find a dog that's pretty, go scratch the dog's head. You know, hey, how are you doing, buddy? Go talk to the dog. Then the dog will have an owner. Tell the owner of the dog, love your dog. Don't lie. Genuinely be curious. Hey, what's up, JMP? Genuinely be curious about people. Like, the more curious you are to other people, the more people open up. And when people open up and start talking, all you want to do is keep people talking about themselves. Hi, dear. How are you, buddy? Hello in the chat. JMP. Hello, you guys. I'm cooking me some food right now. I've got me some chicken sausage. So, I am very happy. So I got me some chicken sausage there. And I guess I'm going to throw in some couscous on it, because why not? Eat the couscous. You guys like couscous? Couscous and, oh, why did I do that? God, I'm so stupid. I should have just heated that up in the other thing. All right, what you got? What does this say? I'm 18, girl. Oh boy. What does this say? How are you, baby? Where are you from? Hey, just so you know, this channel, we get people coming in and we're just talking about some stuff. Feel free to post, comment below, but try not to make the comments weird. Don't do any of the weird stuff. Chicken, we got my chicken there, we got other chicken, we got marinated chicken. Gosh, so much food. So much food, very blessed. How am I? I am doing well. I'm cooking this over here. So I'm cooking this little dish. This is basically chicken sausage, right? Chicken sausage and couscous. So, yeah. So I'm making chicken sausage and couscous. That's the couscous. It's got, I don't know. Let me know if you know what couscous is. Some people don't really care about cooking, but I like couscous and stuff. But yeah, a bunch of protein, right? Bunch of chicken sausage, bunch of carbs, nice, healthy, whole food. Don't make diet hard, guys. Just eat healthy, whole food, right? You cooking a lot? Yeah. And then also, here's another thing, guys. When you're hungry, eat eggs. 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 All I can say is, guys, when you're hungry, eat good food. Save your money. Don't snack on junk and eat good, healthy food. Healthy food. Healthy food is everything. Just for what it's worth. Eat more healthy food. That's my opinion. Could be wrong, but I believe that if you eat more healthy food, right? Whole food. Eat whole food the best you can. You'll feel better. You feel better, you perform better. You perform better, everything else works. And only eat when you're hungry. If you're not hungry, don't eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Don't eat out of boredom. And when you do eat, eat whole food. Eat whole food till you're full. And then work out your body. You can have salads, you can have fruits, you can have all sorts of stuff. Just eat whole foods. Don't eat candy. Don't eat junk. Well, you can eat some of it, but don't eat too much. Eat whole foods like sausage and couscous, fruits, vegetables, all the good stuff. Right? Learn how nutrition works in your body, guys. Nutrition is very, very important. Put this out here. Yowzers! Dang, that's hot. Okay, put that right there. Good. Put that there, let that cool down. Pull this off. Off, off, off. Warm. Off. Let that cool down. What you guys got? Who's in the chat? What is this? I am spaghetti. Yeah. What's up, guys? Yeah, spaghetti mafia is great. Spaghetti is great. Whole pasta, tomato sauce. Yeah, dude. Food is everything. Like, food is so amazing. That's one thing that, well, look, here's the thing. If you're going to go to the gym and you're going to train your body, you should be putting good food in your body. Who's ever in the chat calling me daddy? I am not your daddy. Thank you for the compliment, but I am not your daddy. But keep chatting in the chat. I love the chats. Yeah, food is everything, dude. And what I mean by food is everything, it's like, look, food is everything when you put it into your body. Like when's the last time, I tell this to people that I used to train because I was a fitness coach for a while. Again, I'm not a bodybuilder for those who are going to say, oh, bro, what do you know about lifting weights? You don't look like a professional bodybuilder, bro. You must not know anything. I'm a certified strength and conditioning coach, for what it's worth. I like to teach people how to have more energy and feel better. So what I teach is how to put food in your body that's actually going to make your body feel better. And food is so important to how you feel. Okay, my son. Wine. Let's see. Okay, my son. Whatever. I eat chicken. Yeah, chicken and sweet potato is great. Chicken and sweet potato, whole foods. Chicken, sweet potatoes, spinach. The thing is, when you're hungry, eat whole food. But you also need to physically train your body to want to break down the food. So the whole thing is very simple. You train your body to get better at activities, right? And then once your body gets better at activities, you feed it good nutrition. And when I say nutrition, it can be a lot of things. But, you know, here's an example of some muscadines, some apple. You know. Now, do I expect you always to stop and eat and do this? No. But when you're hungry, eat until you're full. Listen to your body. And don't eat too much junk food. All right, guys. Now it's time to eat. This one? Are you talking about this one? That is a muscadine. That's a muscadine. You know what a muscadine is? That's a muscadine. A muscadine is like a grape. It's like a little grape. A muscadine is like a grape. Are you really from India? Yeah, it's kind of like a grape. Yeah, the muscadine is more like a grape. Yeah. The muscadine is definitely more like a grape. Very cool in that sense. And these are apples. These are very good wine sap apples. See, I go to a local farmer's market. I tell this to people because I'm in the South. I go to the local farmer's markets. Well, let's have a conversation with India here. I go to local farmer's markets and I'm kind of like this. I'm not always hungry. I like to stay hydrated. If I keep my body hydrated and able to perform, like, you want to feed your body good food. But you also, you don't want to starve your body, but you don't want to give it too much. But you want to give your body fuel based on its activity. You know what I mean? Man, this is so good. I fasted for about a day. And after my fast, I always feel better after I fast for a little bit. India. Yeah, it's just grapes. Whoo! So good. Revelation right now. Yo, what's up? What's on the menu? That's a great question. So I got some muscadines right here. Howdy revelations going on. This is the muscadines right here. These are some homegrown muscadines. Muscadines are kind of like a grape down in the South. We take these and we make wine out of them that you can drink. That's really yummy. But the muscadines, that's there. And then I got these hybrid apples from a local farmer. And I don't know if you guys know much about food, but for me, I love fresh food. Food is everything in life with me. As long as I can have good food, I am so happy. So fresh apples, yummy, yummy, yummy. There was I think this was a Honeycrisp. So they're locally grown by all the farmers. So every week, the farmers come out to the farmers market and I load up. I go every week. I load up on the fresh produce. It comes straight from their land. And then I also got this, which was a sourdough loaf. Oh, sweet. You in South Carolina. So you already know, bro. Yeah, you already know about muscadines. Yeah. If you already know about muscadines, man, it's kind of how it is. But this is a really good. Well, if you're from South Carolina, I'll show you. This is my sourdough loaf. Check that out. See that? Whoo-wee, look at that sourdough loaf, man. So I love sourdough bread. I don't eat a lot of bread from the store because it makes me feel like shit. I'll eat Dave's Killer Bread. I'll eat some of that, and I'll eat the sourdough. I try not to eat too much processed stuff, though. That processed sugar, all those chemicals in it, man, that stuff makes me feel bad. Said my husband's brother. Oh. You said your husband's brother comes all the way down to get some of the muscadines. That's because the South, we grow good muscadines. That says in the South, we know how to grow food. A country boy can survive. I'll grow me a tobacco plant. I can grow me some smoke, grow me some drink, and grow me some food. Cool. Well, welcome to the chat, guys. I'm just eating lunch real quick before I go off. I'm going on a live stream. So, y'all guys talk away. I'm gonna eat, then I gotta go run and do some errands, go to the gym. You see me, I like to eat before and after I go to the gym. Well, because I fast a lot. I eat a big meal before and after I train. I used to not drink and not smoke for a while, but as I get older, every now and then I have started to have a glass of wine from time to time. And yeah, I do like a glass of wine from time to time. It makes me feel good. It's kind of like balance. Life is so much about balance that I think people get into these states of mind where they're like, oh, if you're gonna lift, or you can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't do this. And I used to be that way. I think the answer is somewhere in the middle. You don't want to be too good. You don't want to be too bad. You just You do your best with what you have, and then that helps keeps your sanity, right? That's just kind of like how life is. So, a drink from time to time. I'll even smoke a cigarette from time to time, like an American Spirit, a pure nicotine, or a pipe. But 99% of the time, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I stick to a regimen. But I have noticed that my regimen becomes better when I allow a little bit of, how do I say this? You have to stay balanced. It's so easy to be too good as well as it is to be too bad. Like if you are so good that you never put yourself in uncomfortable situations and you avoid everything, you're gonna have a hard time growing in life. Beer and bonfires. Hey. Well, beer and bonfires, that's how I met my ex-wife. I met my ex-wife with beer and bonfires. Beer. Yeah. A lot of people think I look like a bear. I don't know. Look, guys, life is very simple. I used to make it very complicated. Moderation is key for everything. Yep. I like to go by, it's like if you want to drink or smoke, I like to save that to like the end of the day. Like I think you should start your day, have fun, go do what you need to do. And then at the end of the day, or a reward or some other time, find something that you want to indulge in that's good for you. Moderation. It says, nah, you are very handsome. Sometimes I'm kind. What is that? Exam pressure? What is exam pressure? Are you saying drink to take an exam? Dispesh? Why? I think a lot of people from India come into my chat. Yeah, I'm wondering, what do you mean by exam pressure? Guys, shout out to Cameron Porter. Cameron Porter is my moderator on the channel. He's going into work now. Thank you, Cameron. But Cameron, when it comes to what we were talking about earlier, just so you know, I meant what I said about the talking to the opposite sex and stuff. Like, I really think if you just continue to work on yourself, Cameron, and be the best version of yourself, the person that, you know, you will attract certain people to you, and then just learn to have a conversation. Just think, when you have a conversation with someone, just think about this in your mind. Be curious. That's it. In your mind, be curious. Look at what they're wearing. Oh, they're wearing a music shirt, they have a hat. What do they like to do? Just ask them about interests that are interested to them, and try to find something that you have a common interest in, and then have a talk. The whole key to talking to people, okay, especially in business, is just to find something relatable that you can both talk about and kind of ease the tension. The issue is we're not used to doing that in modern society. Very few people are used to having conversations with other people, and that's why it's such a difficult skill to learn, because you don't practice it every day. Bun B. Who's Bun B? Where's Bun B? Cameron. Oh yeah, I mean, it could be a problem in society, for sure. Booby, what is booby? Booby? Oh, He's trying to say booby like a titty. When you're like 7 years old. All right. Stay blessed, Cameron. By the way, we're at 1,170 watched hours. Demonetized, we need 3,000. So I'm about 35% away from being monetized. What does that mean? Pretty simple. It means that if you guys continue to watch my channel and comment and stuff, hello from South Korea. Seoul? From Seoul? That's what's up. Hello, South Korea. That's cool. And now I am full. So we have our apples, we have our muscadines, and oh man, we have our sourdough loaf. And now I'm full. So because I'm full, stop eating when you're full. Eat when you're hungry. Stop when you're full. And then hydrate. I will be right back. 1 second, Korea. I'll be right back. I'm just wrapping up my food real quick. Wrapping it up in the fridge. I'll eat some more later. Love me some leftovers. Okie dokie artichoke. Alright. So. There we go. Apple. Muscadine. Apple. Muscadine. Sourdough. Glasses. Everything. Whew. That was yummy. How about, what is this? You ask a question here. All right, you asked a question. Oh no! What do you got here? What's a muscadine? Hi, Rava. Angela, hello. What are muscadines? That's a great question. What are muscadines? So, muscadines are right here. So, I'm in the South. Guys, if you're in the channel, like, comment, share. Welcome to the channel. We just got done eating and went live for a little bit. A muscadine. I went to the farmer's market earlier and got me a whole loaf of sourdough bread. Homemade sourdough. Like, when you look at the ingredients, this is wheat, malted flour. God, it's like the local baker out here in Macon that makes this. God, it's so good. Anyway, so we got our loaf of bread, and then we have our muscadines. Our muscadines look like this. You see the muscadine? Muscadines are grapes. They're kind of like a grape. So, there it is. There you go. It's so good. It's a little bit different. Muscadines taste different than a regular grape. They kind of have this aroma, almost like a very earthy. Kind of tart but sweet. Oh yeah. And I'm telling you, those seedless grapes and the stuff like this that you eat, It's so good for the energy for your body. Now, guys, thank you for your time. To where I have got to go to my next mission in life. So, you guys stay good. Sam and Colby, I do not. Have a blessed day, guys. I'll see you next time. Like, comment, and share. Peace.